you share all these locker rooms with WWE, with TNA, now with AEW. You've been able to bump shoulders with so many different people. Anything that you've been able to take away from your time working with these veterans, and things that you've learned from since you've been in the business that you
Yeah.
care to share?
I think my time at TNA was so transformative for me in terms of like the character that I was presenting on television, but then also, yeah, getting to share the ring with Mickie James, getting to share the ring with Jazz, getting to share the ring with ODB, Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, the beautiful people, Madison Rain, like these OG knockouts legends. And then backstage we have Tracy Brooks, right? Who is now one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love her so much. And so just to be able to be in the ring with someone like Mickie James, who's told such incredible stories that also have been transformative for women's wrestling as a whole, being able to pick her brain and learn like what key elements of storytelling are important, how to be vulnerable. And, she was the baby face, the good guy, and I was the bad guy, but there were still moments where, okay, now she's beating me. She's finally taking me down. What does my character look like post championship? What does my character look like post these huge big matches that Mickie and I got to do? So I think that locker room and that environment with just such women that I respect who transformed this business before it was the cool thing to do, to be a knockout is something that I will hold close to my heart for the rest of my life before I get emotional about it. It was the greatest honor of my life.
And now you're with AEW and also spending some time with Ring of Honor, currently the Ring of Honor Pure Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Since your arrival there, you've had some amazing matches. Talk to me about some of the opponents you've been able to step in the ring with over there.
Yeah, I think diving into AEW and getting in the ring with Toni Storm so quickly was um, such a testament to what she was doing and how I was a piece of the puzzle of bringing timeless Toni Storm back to reality, right? And so, I think that people were so hype about me coming in and maybe didn't necessarily want to see me jump into a feud with the champion right away that I wasn't winning, but I think that set me up for a really great like 10-month run when I first got in, because doing that stuff with Toni Storm in the championship and Mariah led me right into working with Thunder Rosa when she came back from injury, and we did an awesome. I actually just tweeted about this last night. We did an awesome Texas Bull Rope match, the first ever women's televised Texas Bull Rope match, and I think that a lot of people forget that. That's probably one of my favorite matches that I've gotten to do there, just because it was so different, and we really got to tell this like blood feud, and all over a championship that neither of us could win, but neither of us were holding. And so to have such a stipulation match for a non-title feud, I think was huge at the time. And so I think that that first like 8, 9 months of my run at AEW were my favorite.
Yeah, and I think it's amazing to have like all these different like match types, like be so innovative and creative. Do you have one in mind that you'd like to be involved with sometime down the road?
Yeah, so now as the pure women's champion, to come back to Ring of Honor is also very special and sentimental and full circle for me. But I think now that I'm wrestling under pure rules, I would really love to have like a pure rules submission match, which is kind of the same by definition, but I think a submission match would be really, really cool. I don't know that, and I might be wrong. The internet will definitely correct me on this. If women at AEW have had a submission match before, I'd love to do it. I think that it's definitely right up my alley being the Pure Rules Women's Champion.